Before the big boys hit Hall H this Saturday, there were a few smaller panels about movies we're all looking forward to. So let's talk about them. I'm Logan, and this is the Game & Nerd Show. Thursday morning, we got our next look at Kingsman: The Golden Circle. The panel was hosted by UK chat show host Jonathan Ross, who introduced an animated short by the team behind Archer, poking fun at both franchises. They then showed the first 10 minutes of the film, which many have said was exciting, action-packed, and the best opening scene ever, which isn't that hard to imagine after the first one. The movie begins with Eggsy being abducted by a former Kingsman reject, which then leads to an extended chase sequence through the streets of London, ending with Eggsy driving a taxicab into a lake that masks a secret underground lair. They also showed footage of Julianne Moore's villain Poppy, who resides in the mountains of an unnamed South American country, where she runs a drug trade disguised as a 1950s wonderland. In the scene, she punishes an unloyal subordinate by turning him into ground meat, which she then makes into a hamburger and serves to a recruit at her 50s-themed diner. They also quickly showed a fight scene between Eggsy and a new character from The Statesman, who are the American version of the Kingsman. Channing Tatum plays Tequila, a 10-gallon hat-wearing, shotgun-toting agent that pummels Eggsy in the fight. Kingsman: The Golden Circle comes out September 22nd. Moving on to later Thursday to Netflix film showings. First up, Bright, which is a really strange concept from the mind of Max Landis. Directed by David Ayer of Suicide Squad infamy and starring Will Smith and Joel Edgerton, the story takes place in a weird modern-day world where humans live side by side with fantasy creatures. Will Smith is a cop in LA that has to work alongside Joel Edgerton's orc police officer to find a powerful weapon people are killing for. In addition to the trailer that was released, they premiered an exclusive clip for the audience in Hall H, involving machine guns, a car, fire, and explosions inside a mini-mart of a gas station. Lucy Fry's character, A Bright, the term for a magic user who possesses an ancient wand, was featured prominently in the clip alongside Naomi Rapace as an elvish villain. Bright releases on Netflix December 22nd. And then they came out with Death Note, the American cinematic take on the Japanese anime. There isn't a ton to say about the panel itself, but some fans were able to see the film early at a special screening. And coming out of the screening, reactions were mixed at best, leaning a bit negative, so maybe temper your expectations a bit. Death Note releases on Netflix on August 25th. Pacific Rim Uprising, which seems to have a pretty limited presence in San Diego this year, released a Jaeger recruitment video. It doesn't show much, just a couple new Jaegers and John Boyega's character very quickly. Other than that, it feels kind of like a bad cell phone ad, but I also feel like that's intentional. It's going to be interesting to see all the marketing from here on out. Pacific Rim Uprising releases February 23rd, 2018. And finally, some of the biggest news coming out of SDCC so far. Legion creator Noah Hawley announced that he's working on a film involving Doctor Doom by simply saying, quote, "I'll just say two words. The first one is Doctor, and the next one is Doom." I'm sure we'll get more official news about this soon, and maybe we'll even get some of our questions answered as well. And that is it for today. What do you think of all these things? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter at The Game of Nerds, and visit us at thegameofnerds.com for articles on all your favorite franchises and fandoms and updates on everything San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, and make sure to subscribe here and click that bell to get a notification for this Saturday when we let you know all the info on the Warner Brothers and DC panel, as well as all the stuff coming from Marvel Studios.